Hey guys, welcome to my channel everyone, and thank you so much for watching What Is Good. I am Jade if you're new here, and welcome to this podcast style. Just me rambling and talk about some things. And yeah, I want to talk about Khloe Kardashian. Honey, that lady has been in the news lately and for all the wrong reasons. On one hand, I do feel sorry for Khloe because I'm like, no matter what she does, she can never win. There will always be a demographic of people who just find something wrong with whatever she does, and not just her, every single person in that family. But I also understand the reason why people might feel how they feel about Khloe Kardashian. Because for good or for bad, whether we like it or not, they are a cultural icon. I hate it. I hate that they are that, but that's what they are, and they're going to be that way for a long time. And so I understand people who wish Khloe would make better choices, especially when it comes to her relationship, because there are so many people looking up to her. There are so many people hoping that she gets it right, because there are so many young, impressionable people who are looking up to her and thinking, oh, I want to be exactly like Khloe. And guess what? That means making the same exact mistakes as Khloe, which really not everybody has the luxury of learning from their mistake, coming out of their mistake and being better and stronger, or even not having any kind of financial ramification for their mistake. Khloe is loaded. She has a lot of money. I'm not exactly sure how much she has, but I do know she has a lot of money and she comes from money, and she can afford to make all this kind of mistake without really any negative turnout. You understand? Other than just the trash talking and just criticizing her, whatever. But at the end of the day, she still will be good. Whereas one young lady who is somewhere trying to live on her 9 to 5 job cannot afford to make the same mistakes that Khloe has made. So, like, I understand the reason why people are a little bit harder on her, because whether you like it or not, there are people looking up to Khloe as some kind of role model. I don't know why, but there are people like that. Okay, with all of that being said, I want to talk about this recent scandal. Recently, Khloe Kardashian just announced, or at least there were reports, that she's expecting a second child, a baby boy, via surrogates, and the baby's father is going to be Tristan Thompson. I mean, the internet lost their mind. Like, where in the world does this lady, in spite of everything that Tristan had done to her, how is she okay? How does she think this man is going to change, or this man is worth having another baby with? I have seen so many arguments. I have seen people say, oh, maybe she just wants to have all of her children by the same dad. That is so overrated. That is so dumb. That is so stupid. So they should all be the same father so that they can all be disappointed and heartbroken together. What does that even matter? And as a side note, recently, Khloe and Tristan's daughter True celebrated her birthday recently, and guess who was invited? One of Tristan Thompson's child by a different mother. I say all of that to say, those children, regardless of whether or not they have the same parents, mom and dad, they can still have a relationship if the mothers want that to happen. So it is so overrated for anybody to stay here and tell me that the reason why Khloe continued to put up with Tristan's bullshit is because she wants all her children to have the same father and mother. That is the most ridiculous and the most overrated narrative ever. But people are running with that. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. Because I do have a conspiracy theory. What if Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson are really not in a relationship per se? What if Tristan is just a sperm donor? I mean, how else am I supposed to explain how this woman continues to take this man back in spite of all the things that he had done to her? He disrespects her, he cheats on her on a regular, he does not even, he doesn't give a shit. So how am I supposed to believe that this woman really suffers from a great deal of low self-esteem, that she's willing to put up with a cheating man? So I'm just sitting here wondering, what if they had this understanding, nobody is to know about it, this is just them? What if they're not even in a relationship? What if Khloe and Tristan are just in this kind of weird ass arrangement where Tristan is just a sperm donor who is going to maybe be in the child's life later on, depending on how he feels about it? It's no big deal if he wants to be, as opposed to Khloe just going to a bank and getting one donor that she doesn't even know. She doesn't know his history. People lie all the time about those things. They can lie that they are geniuses or whatever. How are you supposed to know? Do you understand? So yeah, what if that is really what's going on? What if people are just having all this outrage, this meltdowns, because they don't understand the real dynamic of Khloe and Tristan's relationship? Because it's beyond me how any woman will continue to put up with some of the things that Khloe has been putting up with regards to Tristan and his cheating ways and such. I'm just thinking, why? Why would she do that? If not because there is already an agreement that nobody knows about. And that agreement can also include just playing her boyfriend whenever she needs a boyfriend. She understands? So, because none of this make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that she keep taking this man back in spite of all the things, all the ways that this man has embarrassed her publicly and otherwise. It just doesn't make any sense. But that's just my conspiracy theory. I really don't see how this makes sense, unless of course this woman suffers from severe low self-esteem, as people have said, and she suffers from severe low self-worth. Other than that, then there has to be some kind of agreement between them, which really means that they are not really in a relationship. He's just a glorified sperm donor who oftentimes doubles as her boyfriend. I don't understand how she will continue to put up with this man. I don't see how she'll continue to tolerate all this and continue to take him back every single time. I don't see how. And guess what? Rumor has it that they are somehow back together. And if that is the case, he's not even with her. The news of the new baby that is on the way, when the news broke, he was pictured somewhere else in Bora Bora or wherever, having fun with a bunch of women. Make that make sense to me. Anyways, that's what I think about their relationship. I think that there is definitely an arrangement between those two that nobody knows about. Just the two of them. That's the reason why she lets him get away with this, And if you think it is far-fetched, if you think my theory is crazy, how is that crazier than this lady continuously, repeatedly taking this man back every single time that he cheats on her? How is my theory crazier than that? But anyways, I'm going to end this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.